call it? This dealership, they have just started 2 weeks back with BYD.
Okay.
They have been selling mostly Nissan car. 1 minute. Yeah, so they have been selling mostly Nissan, MG, all this car. You know, Glen Hopkins. This is their Glen Hopkins basically, and
Mhm.
they're saying like it could be a sales speech, of course, but they're selling like as saying like they have sold in just last 2 weeks they have sold 10 BYD Celia.
Wow.
That's, you're saying it's a really great demand for that car. But yeah, it's really nice car actually. I don't know. I have got all the numbers written. I just have to run through the numbers and
Mhm.
see whether
Yes.
I should go for buy or lease or whatever.
Mm.
Yeah. But I've driven the car because the car is actually very big. It's a SUV. So outside,
Yes.
I feel like it's too big for me to drive. But when I sat inside the car, so they designed it really well. So it doesn't feel like I was driving a big car because you could
Okay.
take the seat up, and as you take the seat up, especially around the turnings, they have made it really good because I have driven this Mark uh, S300 or something. I forgot the model name. It was a really long car, and I had to be very cautious. And some of this SUV car have like the back heavy. So what happens
Yeah.
is when you drive, you feel like your car back is heavy, and you have to be very careful. With this car, I didn't feel that, which is a really nice bit, and that's probably because their battery is in the below, so it is the battery is helping with the center of gravity. It feels like.
Yeah. That
So yeah,
makes sense.
it was a nice car. Anyway, I think we're live. Let's go ahead with that. With Hi Marcelo, glad you have joined in. There is a lot of
How
I,
are you? How you doing? Yeah.
Brilliant. I I always look forward to when Marcelo joins us. He's always in a different place every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. I'm now from what is the name of this place?
it looked like you're in Europe. The background looks like you're in Europe.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
Roman ruins from
yes, felt like that.
near to Salerno. The, the place Roman years before Christ.
Hmm.
Mhm. Okay,
Brilliant.
how are you doing? Good
All,
news.
all good, all good. I just saw your message in Discord. I responded to you back as well. I don't know if you have got a chance to see it. Um, Let me open up that actually.
Yeah, yeah, I remember it. I think that it's it's it's, it's just enough for me to solve that, but
Yeah,
it's not urgent. And during the week, I'm going to
yeah,
work
it's
on the next week.
yeah, it's just that when okay, so for Shao's knowledge, so basically Marcelo was asking whether we have this partnership with retail, do we have like any discount? And I think we had this discussed in the meeting we had with retail, but then we did the discussion ourselves, and then there is a risk if basically their discounts are based on usage, and we could actually get them a lot of usage because of a lot of the partner joining us. But then from our business point of view, there is a risk, as I said to you, is that we don't know if someone just use our API and deploy bad bot in retail and really selling something illegal, and we won't be able to know it because it's a system that's managed by retail. It is much more easier for us to sell our voice agent. So in that case, we would be able to track if someone is selling bad bot or running an outbound campaign, which is a bit of illegal. And the other fact is because it's a global product, the laws are very different from one country to another. So in one country, maybe selling something or running a marketing campaign is legal, whereas in another country, a multi-layer marketing or something is illegal. So we could be, as a company, we could be running into legal stuff. So that's why we kind of just kept the partnership, but haven't started offering uh, any direct API access to retail or any other third-party provider. Having said that, we have discussed another way, and the other way is through affiliate link. So if you do, I think I have kept it. I don't remember whether I have kept it or not. So if you go to the demo page in the application, in the demo page, there is a retail affiliate link. So if you use the affiliate link, and if we can get them, I think 10 or 15 customer or something, they have a requirement, then they make us a gold membership or something, I forgot, and that make the retail pricing less, and through that you could be able to get some reduced pricing in retail. But I'm not quite sure. We haven't been there yet. We are not promoting about using retail anywhere, because they are just an app partner, much like we have 11 Labs, much like we have Vapi or Ultravox or any other provider in future, basically. So yeah, if we can get something, we'll definitely pass on to you. Don't worry. Shao, you want to add anything? Or
So, so my question would be, um, what's the reason for Marcelo looking for this?
hmm.
Is it because you wanted better pricing, or was it because you wanted more access via Naughty? What's the underlying reason for having Naughty doing the integration with retail?
No, it's just to look for a better way to introduce more people to the platform, avoiding you know, uh, giving them benefits with the pricing, maybe as a partner, and releasing the gap with other competitors that are using directly retail. That's just that. And in the other hand, I I want to use a Noti better than retail API directly, but it's a challenge for us because my developer is using retail, but I want to use Noti because it's my strategy is to have more options than retail.
Right.
And in the other hand, is to evolve I understand that Abhijit and you are thinking on voice agents and voice services, but as I told you, two clients of mine are looking for agents and then evolve to avatars that talks with people and real time. And I was looking for maybe Live Kid, more or less 1 year ago. I'm following Abhijit that he is playing with um, Live Kid,
Hmm.
but I don't know how to handle it. I think that in the next week I will going to prepare better questions in order that Abhijit helps me how to use the Nodi through APIs better than the normal interface. Is that just that.
So I may have some good news for you, because we are preparing LiveKit based agent very soon in the platform. So so the architecture work is completed yesterday. We are just finalizing how we will go about it. The approach we kind of decided is we will start with a very simple use case, and it would be use case based rather than configuration based because we wanted to do one-click voice AI deployment for through our agent. So what that means for you is if you have a client that is ready to adopt and you have a use case, and if you can give us some estimate, for example, what is the number of minutes that they want to consume or something like that, we can prioritize your use case, make it as a template, and make it available through LiveKit agent. And this will be one-click deployment for you through Not AI platform. And
And Abhijit, do you think that we can evolve to using the Noti API in order to use not
yeah,
only a voice agent evolving to an avatar or not?
yes. So anything and everything that LiveKit supports, we will bring
Oh,
on slowly, including avatar, including vision support, everything basically. So that is why we are making it more template based, because if we do a more generalistic config based, then it's very difficult to provide all the options there. So the idea is to make it template based so that so we will have a template code that is deployed in LiveKit, and all you do is just select few things, for example, agent name, agent voice, um, choose the avatar, or give the avatar URL, or something like that. We have to still come up with the approach, and deploy. That's it. So just select 4, 5, 6 items like the business name, availability, avatar URL. Like we'll keep created very, very simple forms. For each of the agent, there will be different forms because it is use case based. So if a use case is more like just appointment bot, then it would be like 4 or 5 things. If it's an avatar, then the form would be dynamically configured to generate more input that it will ask you to fill in. And as soon as you click deploy, that agent will be available for you to use. Um, Having said that, the avatar use case also need a front end side of it. It's not just the back end. You also need to build a front end that will support the streaming of avatar. So we have to think about how we can make those things as well available out of the platform so that you don't have to do like you don't have to spend months in doing the building effort. More like we have created widget, right? So widget is embeddable. So that is the similar approach we have to find out
yeah,
to
yeah,
support.
yeah. It's exactly the thing that I'm thinking. Is because I want to use just one touch point is using the Noti API better than one for many different sources. But
Hmm.
it's just because I'm thinking on it.
Yeah, yeah. But this is coming very soon. Earlier we had kind of pushed back this release Nova agent. We pushed it back, but then last week we have had a couple of discussions, me and Shao, especially because a lot of the VoIP companies are approaching us for partnership. And I think this is one of the way we could actually engage with VoIP companies, because a lot of the VoIP companies don't really know the standard on how to create a voice AI agents, how to plug that in with their system. Especially not the biggest one, of course, Twilio and other. There are big VoIP companies; they know everything, but there are a lot of small to medium VoIP companies or local VoIP companies that they don't know, and they are simply reaching out to us for partnership. So that is why we have been thinking of having our own agent, because it's much easier and more
Yeah.
control we will have rather than integrate with someone like Happy or 11 Labs, because they might have their own requirement. So
But
yes,
I don't think that in the future we are going to prepare now for the future.
yes, yes, exactly. That's because I remember you also said in Mexico and also in the Colombias there are other VoIP providers which are
For
cheaper.
the football World Cup. I need that.
Yeah.
So meantime, I will going to use a live kit just an IPA from
Mm.
11 Labs, maybe, or I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm going to work like it on 11 Labs, but
Okay.
if it's possible, we can use an API Naughty too. It's just a matter of uh, make
Yeah.
an experiment.
Yes. I would say this is going to be available very soon, much earlier than we have thought otherwise, because we are changing the overall architecture of how we initially thought how we would bring our agent. But now we will bring it more use case basis. And even earlier we said we will bring it use case basis, but then we were not much sure about um, how exactly it's going to work, how easy we can make it for users to use it, deploy a voice agent. Now we have some clarity. Um, I think Shao is also checking with a lot of agencies where there are interest, and accordingly we will bring in more and more uh different voice AI use cases. And this will also directly or indirectly help my YouTube channel, because as you know, in the YouTube I'm not getting time to create videos, and a lot of the viewers actually like the live kit videos and they wanted to know more. So I think in a way I can create a lot more live kit specific videos, talk about how things work, whereas also give one-click options through Naughty, maybe help us in the marketing as well, to be fair.
Thank you, Vijay. So go ahead with your presentation.
No worries. This is basically for this call is for, right, to answer your questions. Yeah. Shao, you want to add anything, or else we'll just go ahead with our regular stuff?
Well, I think in terms of the voice agents, this is where, people might like Marcelo could be reselling what we do in whether it's Mexico or other contacts, because uh, I mean we know that um, the voice agents are coming to us because so Marcelo, let me give you an example. So in the UK, um, I had a customer and they were using a voice agency company to provide their company with IVR systems. So that's telephone menu systems. So the ones where you press one for sales, press two for customer service. And so my client was using my agency for the AI voice part, and they're using another voice VoIP company for the IVR system. And I said, look, I can provide you with the IVR system via the Go High Level. So you don't need to use the other agency. And the customer said, great. So we did the integration. But during that process, I looked at the VoIP company, and they were a very traditional voice agency offering telephone numbers for businesses, voice menu systems for businesses, and nothing about AI. And I think there's a big, big opportunity for all of us where we can talk to these telephone companies and we can say, we can offer you AI receptionist or AI booking bots, whatever you want to offer. And you can do this by Notting. So for you, it means that you could be gaining lots and lots of customers by just having one partnership. And for the traditional voice companies, you could be um, they could be having additional revenue without new employees, without having new salespeople, but just upselling to their existing clients. So I think the opportunities are really, really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, Shao, because it's the same thing that it's now happened here. The only thing that is happening here is we are a little bit slow. The people here is just looking at that kind of solutions, but I think that Go High Level is not real popular. But yes, with maybe N8N implementations that just solve one use case, for example, the dating for medical institutions, or maybe an agent that received that acts notifying for I don't know how to say the ask for pay bills. I don't not remember the perfect way to say in English, but
Yeah,
as an sales agent too, on realtor too, and I'm working on it, but no with high level yet because I'm not sure if the it adds another layer is to use go high level because I just need to solve one particular use case, and go high level have a huge options, and it's a lot of things that the user never will use, and say what's that? There's plenty of options, and that's many things,
yeah,
many people here.
I think what you said does resonates with me as well because of a lot of the companies or agencies use Go High Level in UK and US, but when it comes to a lower purchase power countries, Go High Level is not that much used. I don't know, it's maybe the pricing options or whatever. Especially because then there are other CRM coming up with more cheaper options. But interesting you said about N8N because we have done a really great work this week regarding N8N, and I'm probably going to share my screen and show you what I mean. There is a really good use cases that you can do now with N8N and Naughty. Now, before I share this, the one thing that I must say, and this is I must say legally as well, is that N8N, if you're self-hosting it, please be aware that it's a fair usage license. It's not that if you use it for your client, they're gonna catch your collar, but be very careful about how you're using N8N, especially if you're deploying it for your client, especially if you're using self-hosted instance. Um, Now I'm gonna share my screen and quickly show you what we have achieved this week. And I don't know which screen is shared. Are you able to see my N8N?
Yeah.
Great. So let me actually first, the way we do it, right? I just go through the release note very quickly, and then I'm gonna show you the yeah
And if you said Abhijit, I will put.
sorry, Marcelo, your voice is breaking. I, yeah, I think your voice is breaking, but yeah, when you can hear me, this is anyway recorded, so you will be able to see it in the YouTube as well. Okay, so what we have done, few things. One is we have improved the team management now. That means, let me just log in quickly. Bosky. So earlier we had team management option here, but this was not functioning properly. But now, if you are a bigger team or if you're a bigger agency and you want to bring your team member to manage Not AI Pro, you can just go the team management. You can invite your team member, just provide their email address. You can select a role. Now, at the moment, the role-based access control is implemented in a way that if you give it an admin role, then this user will have everything that you access today, so including the settings, including your go high level settings, including your Stripe settings and everything else. However, if you don't want your team member to manage your Stripe account or your agency settings, you should select member and just send invitation. And what this will do, it will send an invitation to your team member to join your agency. So when he will log in with this email address, he will come into your agency. But because he is a member, he won't see anything that is inside settings. And this is not just available in partner portal. You can also sell the same feature to your customer. And how you do that is you go to the customer, and let's say you are seeing that a customer you have been selling like multiple agents, and he's probably a big customer or a big company. You can sell them the same thing here, where you can sell that, hey, you know what, you don't have to do it yourself with just maybe $5 a month extra, $10 a month extra. I can give you 5 team members or 2 team members or 10 team members. You can set that, and this is at no extra cost to you, by the way. This is just a pure upsell opportunity that you can use to give how many team members you want them to invite, and they can basically invite it from the customer portal. So basically, if I go to the customer portal, this is, for example, your customer portal. Uh, so you just go there, and then if you go to settings, so your customer could be able to also invite the team members. But this is only when you enable this from here, enable team members flag, and you can set how many team members that they can invite. And this is available per customer. So you can have this customer have only 2 team members, whereas the other one you can set 5, and you can charge based on that. It is more like a lot of the SaaS company charge per seat or per team member. You can also do the same thing with your agency, and you can earn extra revenue without any extra charge to you. Basically, you can. This is completely up to you how many you want to. But I wouldn't say to allow more than 5 or 10, because then you should charge enterprise level charges otherwise. But this is no extra cost to you. That's something that we have done this week. The other thing we have done is, as I said, role-based access control. So the same thing that happened here, which is team management, member and admin. Your customer also have the same options when they invite. They can choose member or admin, and the same rule applies if they invite their team member as a member. They won't be able to access the settings, but if they're admin, then they can access anything and everything that they themselves as a owner of the account can access. That's the second thing. Apart from that, what we have done is there was some issues with the I think voice selections option in this settings. It was available, and then it didn't work in the middle. So now this is also fixed. So fix that. One of the biggest thing or biggest work that we have, there was another issue fix, which is analytics reliability. So what was happening is when you go to agent analytics, this agent analytics was not working properly. I'm sure it should work now. Let's just wait for a minute. So as you can see, it's 170 calls, and it was showing 0 sometimes. And we found out the issue that was in Cloudflare. We fixed it. Oh, by the way, this is now very fast. The first time it will take time, but the second time onwards, as you can see, it's loads immediately. So this is something we have applied last week, and we have improved a bit this week. Basically, yeah, first time whenever you would load in the agent analytics, it creates like cache and everything. So that's why second time onwards, it's just very fast. That's something we have fixed as well. Other than that, there is a lot of work that we have put into our N8N node. So if you go to N8N, we created a community node now. And I'm going to create a separate video I'm actually recording the video right away as a maybe once I complete this session, you will see. So this is the node that we have created, N8N nodes naughty. So now it's 3.4.9 version, and this is, by the way, also is an open source node. You can find it on npm repository. So if I go to npm and search for this, so you will see this node available through npm package repository. I'm going to create a really simple guide, like a 5-10 minutes video. So now the really beneficial approach that we have taken with this N8N node is all the integration that your customer have here, for example, Go High Level, HubSpot, or Google Calendar, or whatever, that is going to be available in N8N. So as soon as you add the N8N node here, so just like this, I created this flow. It's a very simple flow. Here, I just selected the account. I selected the app, which is Google Calendar. And as you can see, multiple apps are available. And for each app, you have multiple tools. And wherever you see not verified, that means this tool is proven to be working. So we have tested it and it's working. So you can use this tool without worry, and you can just create a really nice automations, AI agents and everything else with this node. And you don't have to manage any token, you don't have to manage connections, you don't have to do anything else, because your client, or from the client portal, you have already connected Gmail, you have already connected Google Calendar, you have already connected Go High Level. So that means when you go into N8N, all you do is use this node, add the token. I'm going to show you how to do that. And as you do that, that means your N8N is now connected with Naughty platform, your Naughty white label platform. So that means all the tools that you or your customer have connected is now available in N8N. All you do is just select the tool, configure it, and this will work. Now I've created a very simple use case here, and the use case is I created a calendar event agent. This is mainly for the Naughty AI Pro platform. And what I did was I connected my Google Calendar and I connected my Go High Level account. And all of these connections I have done here. Basically, here I have connected everything in the customer portal. And in N8N node, all I have done is just created this simple flow. And what this simple flow is doing is there's a workflow. This workflow takes name, email address, start time, end time, and operation. And it check if the call is a find booked slot call. That means it will find the booking slot for you. And based on that, the agent will create an event, basically create an appointment. And after it create an appointment, it checks if this user is already in the CRM, which is in my case, Go High Level. If it's a new customer, then it will create the customer in CRM as well. And you can do a lot more things. You can send an email using a Gmail node. So not Gmail node, using not AI Pro node. All you have to do is basically connect your Gmail account from here. Just as soon as you connect it, this will be also available through the same Not AI Pro node. I think I have given access to many accounts, that's why it's not working, but you can connect your Gmail node. And as you do that, then you can also select the Nodi AI node. And from here, you select the client and then select, yeah, I think my Gmail one is not working, possibly. Yeah, Gmail is not working. I need to check, but the idea is you can add more and more tools. Oh, by the way, this is not working only for me. It will work for you. The only reason why it's not working for me is because I am using this account for my test, for my development, for staging, for production. So there is a lot more access that I've already given to my Gmail account. That's why it's not taking any more connection. But for you, it will work because you probably have not connected your account. So you can just go to your white label portal, connect your Gmail, and I'm gonna also share you this whatever I have created. This one I'm going to share to you as a node, like a JSON file. It will be available within AI Pro as well in the section where if you go to manage AI agents and go to N8N automation, here you will have, so all the use case that we will create, you will have a small download button to download all the JSON files. So you don't have to recreate this seeing a video. All you can do is just copy the JSON, come to N8N and paste it, and your workflow will be ready. So in a way, you can just connect your create a token from here and just copy the token, and that's it. So it will be available as a template for you. And all of the use case that we will create from now onwards using N8N, that includes N8N chat agent, that include N8N using N8N for tool calling, for your voice AI agents. You can do all of those things, and we will put a lot of the use cases from now onwards here as we create. And just to show you how it is working, is just you can just do an open chat. And if I just start chatting with it, hey, can you book me an appointment tomorrow at 10 a.m. for a quick demo? Let's see. So I think at this stage it's checking whether we have a slot at 10 a.m. And yeah, it's just doing a lot of tool calling, as you can see. Something has failed. Don't know what has failed. Let's just check it. Yeah, perfect. I have checked 10 a.m. slot look free. It's just asking for my name. So my name is John, and email is support@nottogether.com. And it should do the booking. So basically what is happening is it's using an N8N. N8N is connecting Naughty AI and basically is doing the booking. It's booking on the Google Calendar, and then it's also creating this user in my CRM. And then from the CRM, you could create the different workflow. Yeah, all set. So it has booked it, and you can just check here. We can just go to execution. And as you can see, it has done the booking from here. We can see that it has done the Google Calendar booking. It has created the user in my Go High Level account. And sorry, it has checked whether an account exists. And then it did create the account in the Go High Level as well. So all of this is happening through the Naughty AI Pro platform, through the Naughty AI Pro integration, and using only one node. So that means even if you're a new user in N8N, all you need to know is how to use this one node. You don't need to use all the thousands app there. You don't need to use any of that. You can just learn one node, and within one node, you can integrate multiple apps because each of this node have multiple app. And as we add more and more and more apps integration available in your white label portal, this list will also be updated dynamically. So you can choose any of the app, and each app have like multiple tools that you can use, almost all the tool. Like if I just compare a Google Calendar tool with the official Google Calendar tool, and the tool that we are providing here. So official Google Calendar tool only provide this 5 or 6 tool call. So what you can do is check the availability, create an event, get many event, and update event. That's it. Whereas our Google Calendar tool or app have this many tools. As you can imagine, you have like so many tools that you have available, which is like extra. So it's almost covering all the Google Calendar API that is available through Google website. And the best part is you don't have to manage the Google developer account. You don't have to create a Google token. You don't have to worry about what if my Google token expires, what will happen to my integrations, and all of this. So that will all be taken care by the platform. This is really, really powerful. I can't probably explain through words how much powerful it is. But if you're using N8N in your daily workflow, you can understand how much powerful it will be, and it can serve your clients as well. Although I would say check first the Fair Code uses license and then use it properly. Yeah, that's all really. And so what we have done this week, we added 11 apps into N8N as a support. We added 98 tools. So all the tool lists that I was showing you. So there are almost total 98 tool across 11 apps that is available. And we have added 466 dynamic forms. What I mean by dynamic form is when you go to N8N and choose an app, for example, choose this one, and then you have so many tools, but not every tool have UI. So for example, when I selected create event, I get this kind of UI. But if I select something else like delete event, the UI is changing automatically, right? The tools, the form is changing. And this is all dynamic form based on the tool selection. But some of the tool doesn't have a form at all. It is not added yet. We will add it in coming days. We have added the tool forms dynamically generated based on the usage that we are doing in our agency, or that is mostly used by people. Like for Google Calendar, people mostly use create event. People mostly use get current time. People mostly use get the Google Calendar information, find booking slot. So for those, we have created the UI dynamic form basically, but for other things we haven't yet created, but this will be also be created in near future. This is, as I said, this is gonna be really, really powerful in the coming days, as we will create a lot more use cases, and you will see those use cases available in the platform in your partner portal, and you can just basically simply import this into in your N8N instance, just like you do it when you go to Naughty or when you go to N8N community and you can import workflow. Similarly, we will keep a button here where you can download JSON or you can import it into your N8N, and that will work. So yeah, that's something we have sort of worked this week. And what this will also give you access is if you want to use one of your N8N that is already connected and you created, let's say using Webhook, you created a tool, you can use the tool into your voice agent. So that means when your voice agent will call N8N, the N8N is basically connecting with Naughty AI to connect your tools. Let's say do calendar booking or connect your CRM or something. So this is all gonna be covered just by using one node in the entire N8N platform. The other bit that is coming also, and almost the solution is ready, I'm testing, is we are creating an N8N chat agent node. So basically when you go to the this node, this is a default chat node. What we are doing is we are creating a specialized chat trigger node. And what that node will do is every communication that is happening via your N8N agent is going to send those chat communication to Naughty AI platform, and Naughty AI platform will create analytics out of it. So that means every conversation will be tracked. You and your customer will be tracked every conversation that is happening. Let's say you put this agent in the website of your customer, and your customer from the white label portal will be able to track every conversation this agent is doing with their customer or with their user, and they would be able to see analytics and everything else, just like voice AI agents. So that's also upcoming, hopefully next week, and that will make the platform so much more useful, I believe. I'm just very excited, as you can see, by creating this N8N node and hopefully with the chat trigger node. Yeah, that's all really I wanted to share. Just wanted to take Shao or Marcelo if you have any question, and also check if in YouTube there is any question. Oh, by the way, I'll create a separate video on this N8N usage because it's a really compelling use case, I believe, that people will be using the Not AI platform so much more than probably just voice AI agent. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I agree.
thank you, Vijay.
Sorry, Marcelo, you go first.
No worries. During the week, I will prepare my questions. So I'm so really excited in order to integrate all the stuff on it. I'm traveling by car, so That's why I didn't turn my video. But
Sure.
I'm really excited and following everything that Devajit says all the time. And I think that in the last weeks, the platform is evolving incredibly speed and plenty of options and plenty of new options as I ask.
Yeah,
And we are in tune and definitely.
great. Yes, I think what happens is usually whenever I see, as I said, the platform, I said, I think to last call, that the way we have designed not AI and the different component that we have designed in a way that we can really expand the platform as we like. We don't have to worry about, like, let's say tomorrow is a avatar is coming, or tomorrow is a text to video is coming, or a vision is coming. We could just easily plug that. We could add any number of apps very fast because the
Yeah,
architecture and the design is done right, like in a very sophisticated way, I must say.
yeah. How elastic is you uh, fighting against the new waves and the new
Yeah.
options that have because I think that to have a really roadmap is a really big challenge to be sticky to that roadmap because
Mm.
it's so hard to have a really roadmap.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it's
I
great.
think
But
one of the challenge now for us is, as we see it, is we have a lot of features and functions in the app, but to communicate it to a new person who joined Naughty is very difficult because he can easily get confused. So we are also planning to make the Naughty platform as the partner portal mostly as a more gamified.
yeah,
So that means as you join, as you log in the platform will actually take you through the journey instead of you go and click random places and then get lost in about where am I? So instead of that, what we are planning is to change the UI UX of the platform completely different, keep a very minimalistic UI, and it will take you to step by step. Like it will ask you sort of what voice AI platform that you know. So you say VAPI, then it will only show you the VAPI or retail agent first, take you through the entire process, how to use the retail agent, how to onboard it, how to map to your customer, how to set up billing, and every step that you complete it will add some sort of points to your profile, more sort of gamifying you to learn more and more so that you can unlock maybe AI credits, or maybe you can unlock the next feature as you more use the platform. So that's what I'm planning to do in coming weeks, so that it becomes really intuitive to use the application, because there's a lot more to learn. Even at times for me, for Shao, we get lost, we get confused about, oh, why did we do this, why is it
Hmm.
customer needs to be active to be able to be mapped with an AI agent. And then we realized, oh, that's because as soon as you map an agent to a customer, then the billing will start against the customer. That is why we decided that only when you make the customer active, then only you can assign an agent to the customer. Things like that, this, right? We have a lot of documents, maybe hundreds, thousands pages of document, but it's just unbearable thinking have gone through each and every decisions that we have taken in the platform, and it changed also over time. So even sometimes it is overwhelming for me as well, as you can imagine. Yeah, Shao, go ahead. Sorry, I hacked your whatever you.
No, I think we discussed about N8N, and it's hugely exciting. And what I was going to add is that so I've got um, a couple of templates that I've used pretty much for all of my clients, which is calendar bookings, post-call analysis. So I'm just thinking it'll be great if we can use the templates that I've got,
Yeah,
put it into Notty,
yeah, convert it.
um, and then clients can just, you know, one or two clicks, and then they've got all the functions.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly. And we convert it using our Naughty AI node. That means it becomes really easy as well if they want to use Naughty platform wherever it's possible. Yeah, I mean that's a great thing that we could do. And I think N8N is really used by almost all the agencies, almost all the people that I met through my YouTube channel. It's a really powerful tool, and that is why we said, let's join N8N.
Mm,
One thing that I want to add, Chow, is look at the commercial license of Anakin because it's not open.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
fair use license.
it's important,
Yeah.
but it's great. It's great because
Hmm.
maybe with Avijit you can decide what customers
Hmm.
um better for use Anakin for
Hmm.
programming or
Yep.
yeah.
No, that
Yeah.
makes sense. That's what when I started even this video, I said that be very careful about how you use an A10 because it's a fair usage model. Their license is not open source license as many people I meet with, they say, oh, I have created a really nice self-hosted automation and I'm going to sell to, I don't know, medical industry, or I'm gonna sell to whatever industry, this place, a retail industry or something. And I am fascinated with this kind of people, and they probably have no idea because they have been following maybe some school groups, they have been following some YouTube channels, and they don't say this is for obvious reason because if they say that, probably no one, people will be afraid to use an ATEM. So yeah, that's why we will put this advisory in every pages where we have in the platform in an A10. We'll put it as an advisory that if you are using an A10, please be careful about how you use it. Use it for your own business. If you're trying to self-host and sell it to client as a service, then you have to be careful. Maybe set up a separate N8N instance just for your client in your client infrastructure, make it a fair usage model rather than use your own N8N instance. Something like that. We'll put some advisory there, which is which is also, we have to be very careful before we put it into the platform because we could be in legal battle otherwise. So yeah, we will put some advisory for all of
Yeah.
our partners who are new to this world of automations and
Or maybe for prototyping so fast and then to move to programming. Yeah, it's good.
yeah, or
It's good
maybe
for
you
expert.
move to their, yeah, or you move to their cloud platform. They don't mind use N8N using their cloud subscription for your client, right? So you can just move to their cloud platform. It's just they have the restriction around the self-hosted version, and we will put advisory in each and every N8N pages. Don't worry.
Yes, it is.
Great. We are just within time, 6 minutes to go. Let's see if there is any. Shall
Thank
you?
you, Vijay. It's the very first time that I'm in on time with you at the same time.
Sure. No,
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you. Shao, do you want
Thank
to
you,
add
Chow.
anything? Eh,
well, I think the coming week will be very interesting.
Yes.
We've very excited. We've got a new member joining us,
Yes.
which means that our Naughty platform will grow. It will be more ri media rich, content rich. I
Mm.
think at the moment um, technically we are very rich in content, but our challenge has been getting our message and all of our great products to our clients because most people are not even aware of what we can do. So there'll be a lot more content in the coming few weeks. So very excited about that.
Yeah. Hopefully, if she can join next um we Sunday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, that would be great to introduce her as well. But yeah.
Brilliant. All right.
Thank you, Marcelo. Thank you, everyone, and speak to you later. Same
Thank
time.
you. Fantastic. Mate,
Next
thank you
week.
very much. Bye
Cheers.
bye next week.
Bye.
See you.